Hello. We're doing an exercise for Module 4. It's an introduction exercise and I do it with the teachers and trainers of EDDI project. It's a bit about how we can get to know each other a little bit better. So when I went to school, I didn't really know what to do. I was a young man, I wanted to be a professional football player, and didn't really work out. But it's good to have an idea if you're on school on who you are and which direction you're headed. So we do a couple of questions, and if you go to the left corner for you, to the right, then it's a no, and if you go to the other corner, it's a yes. Clear? Yeah. Okay, so we try to get to know each other a little bit. What about you went to school and you did certain classes? Let's start with the first question. Did you like mathematics? If you liked it, you go. If you didn't like it, you go there. And if you don't really know, you can stand in the middle. That was liking. That was not liking it. Like it?
Not at all.
Well, I don't really like it either. Okay, can you tell me your name and
Zebra. My name is Zebra.
And why are you in the middle? So can you tell us a little bit about that?
In a period that I like math, there was a period, but when I was high school, it changed.
And was that because of maybe the teacher change?
Yeah.
I hear it a lot. Okay, so other things. History. Did we like history? Okay, well that's good. Masha, I believe?
Yeah.
So can you tell us a little bit about why you like history so much?
Because I think knowing about history, and not just about your own country's history, but other people's history as well, helps to widen your horizons. So I really enjoyed it. Although you have to bear in mind that history can be interpreted and reinterpreted. So it's also good for developing analytical thinking, I believe.
A lot of people say like history, what's the use?
That's the use, in my view. It doesn't have to have anything to do with your job, but it's good for your own overall development, I believe.
Alright, not making the mistakes we already made before.
Quite often.
Thank you. So we're in a modern age a little bit more. So, and I think what happens, or what we all know, is that I think the system of education in classes is already for a long time the same. It's in a class setting, the same kind of teaching, etc., etc. So, what do we think about digital teaching and digital learning? Do we think that's a good development, or we disagree? So good on this side. Masha already asked you something. It's interesting you're going to stand there. But I believe Desiree, can you tell us a little bit about why you think it's better to do digital
I think
teaching?
because it's in this time you need it, because everything is going digital. So yeah, I think it's necessary to learn that.
Thank you. Masha, you're standing in the middle. It's a bit.
I'm in the middle because I actually work in digital development, and in education, and I've worked on lots of digital innovation projects. However, as a parent and as an educator, I believe there needs to be a balance, because, for example, during the COVID pandemic, the backlash and I think the negative effect on millions of children around the world on being digitally educated was very, very evident. It's really hard, and I think a lot of people actually appreciated their teachers a lot more after that experience, because it made them realize that as a complementary resource, it's amazing and it opens up all sorts of possibilities. But if there is no balance between the face-to-face teaching and the digital.
I think that's a good example.
That's why I'm in the middle, so I'm not against.
No, be a balance.
Yes, but there needs to be a balance.
All right. Well, thank you. Well, next question. Do we think social media is that a tool which we can use in the classroom? Yes.
The middle.
We're all in the middle. Well, can you tell your name?
My name is EDDI.
Why are you standing in the middle?
Like she's not a teacher actually, so.
Alright, well, it doesn't matter. Okay, you can tell me something about social media.
Yeah, like as a teacher, I can tell we should use every opportunity to raise the quality of education. So social media is one of them, but I think it's a bit tricky for the students. The aim or the purpose of the classes can easily be on the other way of student. So we should be very careful if we use social media in our classes. We should use, we cannot skip the benefits of the social media or digital tools, but as Masha told before, we should be very careful, we should be very balanced. So that's why I'm in the middle.
Thank you. Well, can you tell me a little bit, like, did you actually like school? Yes?
No.
No?
It's not good.
So why didn't you like school?
I didn't like school.
Yeah. No good teachers?
No. Yes, no.
Alright.
Teachers.
And you really like school?
Yes, I like school.
So, what did you like about school?
All the things about school, I like learning. I used to like learning also. And I like my friends, the teachers, all the things related with school. I was a hard-working student, so maybe this is the reason. And I went to a really good school. I was with my friends for 7 years at the same school after primary one, so I like it.
Alright.
And as a teacher, now I'm a teacher, I also like the feeling of being school. That's the reason.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So did anybody of you, this is a hard question, did you ever skip school?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yes.
Well, let's go. Well, I go to the other side.
So many times.
Yes. Well, yeah, I think maybe it's also a part of school life, right? That sometimes you don't like to go to school. I think that's also normal.
Yeah,
So,
it motivates the time that we were at school.
yeah. Last question. I can make others of questions, but last question. It's something about the now. Are you happy with your life? You happy? Yes? No?
Middle.
Yeah, let's be balanced.
Let's be balanced. Okay. This is happy. Yeah. Oh, what's on here?
Oh, but it's
Hey,
tricky.
Okom.
Are you?
Okay.
At least she's not in the right side.
I'm not going to ask any more questions. Thank you for this exercise, and see you next time.
Thank you.
We need to